G'day, everybody. I want to talk about end of the world scare tactics and theories. And hopefully, this might help you relax a bit when it comes to that, or help you see an answer when it comes to the ones that you need to be scared about. For real. Now, the end of the world. Well, you know what Hollywood says about that. There's a movie that makes every year a #1 hit. Right? The world needs to be saved every day when it comes to superheroes. Now, when it comes to the end of the world, humans never been able to really do that for the world or really for other creatures till the last 100 years roughly. And then it's been able to do things at a mass scale. So it does more damage than what it is, really. So, and we're getting better at that. Right? And then we hit the stage where we got nuclear capability. And that wasn't the end of the world yet. And then we got to a stage where we made more than we need. So we set them off at certain areas, just 10% of what we got apparently. Probably less than that now. It would destroy the world and kill us all with not only the explosion, but with the pollution. The pollution is the worst thing when it comes to a lot of bombs. And if it's not the pollution and you got these really big bombs, they're 10,000 times or 1,000 times bigger than the Hiroshima bomb. So you can start taking out 10-kilometer radiuses, stuff like that, or bigger. And then you had thousands of them. What do you think is going to happen then? It's just total destruction. You know what I mean? Total destruction. People all over the TV carrying and raving on, all trying to be something. And really, there's only one good way. We already know it. Spread out. Right? Like the Bible. We just got to figure it out the right way and not let people with toys and power and domination to control us. Hopefully, when we always come together, try to work together as if it was you, and how would you like to be done unto you? What type of leader would you really want, not one that you're forced to have? And so when it comes to the end of the world, we can cause that now, right? And so the only thing to be scared of is us, for real. Why I'm saying that is when it comes to asteroids or a super volcano going off, we can't really heat up. And we might be getting to a point where we might stir up some super volcanoes. That's in and out of the list. But we'll go with the asteroid. And viruses coming from asteroids that come here. Right? And so either that'll wipe us out, and that could just come, and you won't know it. And if you did know it, what's the point of panicking about something that you knew was coming? Right? It just makes your life shit. You're still going to get the virus, or the asteroid's still going to hit and blow up the Earth, a lot of it, and cause a lot of chaos. And so what's the point of worrying about it? Right? Like some people say, if it's not good news, don't tell it. Right? And so it's best not to know. You might even run around and try to stop it, but you know deep down that you probably can't. Right? There's a high probability technology is too low back, haven't reached there yet, and you're not ready. Fuzzy. You're not ready, and so on. And so you can do that and try that. Sometimes that's something to do if you know, right? But if you don't know, you're better off just keep being yourself. And if you did know, and you knew you can't do nothing about it, and you know you're not a panicker, you're better off having fun as much as you can because your life's short. What would you do if your life was short? Right? And so people should do this all the time. That's another big key in life, to have peace for all of us, is not to worry about things that may happen. More worry about when it does, big things. Right? Definitely things that you know you can't prevent. Right? And so when it comes to the end of the world, more than likely, we're going to cause it. When it comes to scare tactics at the end of the world, then people might even talk about an asteroid coming. We haven't even got the technology to pinpoint exactly when that happened. If one said it did, our technology could be pretty far off and still miss us. Right? We're already getting a lot of that. Right? And perhaps when that goes to happen with asteroids, hopefully there's a God up there, and there's certain rules that we've talked about that would get pre-warnings of such things if you have a chance. That's what I believe. God gives us warnings of what may occur, and a scare tactic sometimes is a good thing to help you realize what could happen and to help you prevent for next time, because that time you got away with it. No? And maybe you get another chance. That time you got away with it again, but I don't know about the third one. Huh? What are you doing? You think God's going to solve it? That's going too far, because I've talked about letting a being do everything for you, because you can imagine that you turn him into a slave, wouldn't you? Huh? God only helps when he wants to help, so you make him want to help you, and he has rules that you should do, so he may want to help you. So when it comes to the end of the world, we've really only got the capability of doing that, not only for ourselves, but for a lot of creatures on here. Maybe not for everything, but to make it definitely for us and a lot of creatures. And maybe not even just us as well. Maybe Scribblers can live, we can go out in spaceships, and we got a chance. May have to come back from the moon after on a mission, so I won't say it's a definite. But for most people, when it comes to the end of the world, it's for most. We'll say 90% or more, 99. 99% still have a few million left. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Try not to let things get to you too much, and if they do scare you, the good thing about scare tactics is, and if they're false, we can always get rid of them really quickly by not allowing it to get to you, or by speaking and doing things to make sure that that scare tactic doesn't turn up, and then it's no more a scare tactic. Have a good one, and see you later.